Good morning, Reading Elementary. Welcome to Monday, September 17th. Everyone should be in class, ready for instruction to begin. Mrs. Henry, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Floyd, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How was your weekend? Everybody have a good weekend?
Good.
Busy weekend,
It was
but
good.
it was different busy, which is okay.
A little hot.
Good.
A little warm, but
Good.
it was a good weekend.
It is a little warm. It was warm this weekend. It's a little warm this morning. Congratulations to Gus Henry
Oh,
on
thank you.
his championship
Thank you.
There
at
we go.
EXCL, and congratulations to all
Oh
of
my
our Reading
goodness.
Yeah,
Hornets.
I was actually going to mention some of that.
represented.
I got some
Okay.
information.
Oh,
from
well,
Coach
let's go
Molly
right
about
to that. Let's go
Okay.
right to
They
that.
did
I had
awesome.
the opportunity to talk with Coach Molly about the EXCL cross country meet that happened this last Saturday. The first thing that she was most proud of was how our Reading Hornets supported each other.
Agreed.
And she said that was probably the thing that stood out most was how they were leaders and just how they rooted each other
Mhm.
on during the race. And she said it made her really proud.
That's awesome.
And said that was probably the most exciting part of it. We did have some Reading Hornets that made top 10 finishes for their races.
Okay.
So for the different races, top 10 finishers for our Reading school was Meadow Copley and Nula King for our first grade.
Good job.
Let's see. Tate Unterseer won his
Championship.
Aiden Whipple, Wyatt Moore, and this race here, Reading actually won the whole
Yes.
points on that
All right.
one. So
Good job. Good job,
I thought
boys.
that was a good one there.
Nicely done.
Let's see, Connor Schaefer and Evan Albrand for the second and third race.
Okay. Good job, boys.
Let's see, for 4-5, Jordan Alexander,
Okay.
and I think that might be last one. Then for our 4th, 5th boys race, Evan Unterseer.
Okay.
Top 10 finishes, those names that I just mentioned. So congratulations to all of our runners. And we appreciate you representing Reading well, not only by how you ran, but the way you conducted yourselves with the
I agree.
teams. So that's what makes us most proud is how you demonstrate leadership when you're around other schools. So
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Not only did we get it done on the cross country track or whatever course we call it a course. I'm sorry, we'll call it a course. We got it done in the classroom last week. Mrs. Henry and Mr. Floyd, listen to this. We had 12 classrooms get 100% of their usage rate in Lexia. And we had another 10 classes get 100% of their usage rate in iReady, which is really good. We were an 88% of our students met our goal last week in Lexia. 82% met our goal in iReady. We need to get that up. We need to get both of those up into the 90s. So I challenge you guys this week, make sure we are meeting our weekly usage rate for both Lexia and iReady. Now, even better was the way we performed. Our school had an 86% pass rate in iReady last week. That's one of the highest ones I remember. Our usage rate was good, but our pass rate was great. So let's keep up the good work there, and let's make sure we get that usage rate up. Here are the classrooms who achieved 100% we'll go to Lexia first. Mrs. Moffett, Mrs. H, Mrs. Hochsteller, Mrs. McIntyre, Mrs. Nolker, Mrs. Albring, Mrs. Hume, Stewart, Mrs. Beavers, Mrs. Bryden, Mellencamp, and Musgrave. Great job. That was Lexia. iReady, we had 100% usage in Albring, Beaver, Castetter, Hume, Keel, Mellencamp, Murphy, Musgrave, Nolker, and Tormellen. And without further ado, we are going to award the winner for last week of the extra recess. And it's going to be our very first extra recess this year is going to go to 3rd grade.
Awesome.
3rd grade, get it
Congratulations,
done.
3rd grade.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
And there were many really good ones. Keeping it academic, Mr. Floyd, what do you got there?
Well, you were talking about getting it done in the classroom. We received an award from our central office for our attendance. We had an attendance rate for the month of August at 96.9%, which is amazing. So if we can keep that up throughout the whole year, it's going to be a good year because it is proven that if you're here, you're going to do better. I mean, that's as simple as it's kind of like when you're older and you show up for a job.
Yep.
You're going to do better.
It's true.
So congratulations and keep up the good work with the attendance. For Miss Patty, she has selected, there's been leaders of the month that have been selected. So what we'll do is maybe right at the end, I will say names and then we'll have them come down to do the picture for that. So I'll say that to the end. The last few things that I have, our joke today is kind of a creative one. I've got that, and I've got some name that staff member pictures for our Monday. So our joke,
we're loaded today.
Yesterday, I saw a guy and he spilled his Scrabble letters on the road.
Okay.
I asked him, what's the word on the street?
I get it.
Some of our younger kids.
I get it. I get that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cute.
that's good.
That's a different one to
That's cute.
start
It's
our Monday.
different.
That's
Yeah.
different.
That's
That's different.
Yeah.
Name that staff member. Now this one, some of these photos are pretty grainy,
Whoa.
kind of hard to see. So our first one here, Mr. Flintstone, is getting a little close. So Fred Flintstone's got him a nice little pal there. I don't know if you can see
Golf cart ride with
Yeah.
Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone.
Wow.
I'm not quite sure what the what is that kind of shirt called?
Oh, it's kind of
Mrs.
Mrs.
Henry.
Style.
Yeah.
The blouse.
Is that a shawl?
It's like a
It is a
shawl.
shawl.
Yeah,
It
a
is a
pink
shawl.
shawl.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Bush knows his
Wedding
fashion.
photo, looking off into the beautiful flowers there, thinking of what wonderful memories lie ahead
There's
with your
a
future
lucky-
spouse.
A lucky man that we
And my
know
favorite
there, too. Beautiful.
Business
thing.
in the front, party in the back.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
I am so jealous of the
That
haircut.
is amazing.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
that's
this
going to be probably my phone wallpaper for a while. So
name that.
name that staff member,
I
boys
was-
and girls.
I wasn't sure who it was until that final photo
final
came
picture,
in.
right.
And I've got that
Prepared.
locked
Yep.
in.
Yep. Our
Is awesome.
last thing before I pass it to Mrs. Henry, weather day is a little rainy, high 83. So
So humid.
Bad hair.
Weather is- yeah.
Okay. All right. Birthdays for
That
today.
made me sweat.
Me too. Tomas Pedro Juan in Mr. Sunbury's class has a birthday. And he's been having a lot of birthdays lately in his class. So happy
Wow.
birthday
Happy birthday,
to
Tomas.
Tomas. And for lunch today, mini corn pups or a corn dog. So I bet it's mini corn pups. Corn, veggies, and fruits.
I think we missed a staff birthday, Mrs. Henry. You might want to jump over there. I'm pretty confident we had one this
Oh,
weekend.
it's no, Mrs. Kaiser was last weekend. I don't see
37
it. We've got
Mrs.
one
Kaiser.
coming up.
I thought I saw that Mrs. Black had a birthday this weekend.
Oh,
but I
really?
might have
Well, she-
misread. So,
Did
Okay.
not put it on the staff birthday list.
so
So,
possibly
maybe.
happy birthday to Mrs. Black too. We need to verify that. We need to
Okay.
do our fact checking on that. Everybody wish Mrs. Black a happy birthday.
Regardless.
Regardless. Okay, regardless. Happy 29 to Mrs. Black. I do have one last announcement before we start wrapping things up. This just in from Seymour Swimming. Coach Boggs is recruiting elementary swimmers, and he runs a really, really nice program where they do after-school swimming in the evenings. It's a Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday sign-up this week at the Seymour High School swimming pool from 5:45. Sorry, let me double check that. From 5 to 6 o'clock is the sign up this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 5 to 6 o'clock. If you're interested in more information on swimming, teachers, we have some copies made down in the office. If you've got a few kids in your classroom interested, you may send down a representative to pick up a few of these flyers. We are looking forward to adding some Seymour swimmers to the club. Mr. Floyd,
Yep, I'll share these. How about after we do our Reading motto and moment of silence?
Let's do it.
Pledge and all that, and then that way they can come right down after announcements.
Sounds good.
okay, let's say that Reading motto together.
I am respectful. I am responsible. I am a Reading leader.
Join us in the pledge in a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, our September Leaders of the Month. When you hear your name, you can come down to the office to get your picture. James Pasquale, Madison Alexander, Lucas Holtke, CJ Garmendia Espinoza, Eli Fontanez, Michaelan Gomez, Chase Carter, Araya Edmonds, Kenyon Gossett, Brady Terrell, Destiny Leslie, Angel Salas, Lorelei Simmons, Sarah Helt, Kai Holly, Anna Tomas, Cyrus Lindsay, Evan Albrand, Ashton Walker, Grace Mullins, Bracy Sanchez, Bailey Laudermilk, Stella Fox, and Ariana Mariquin Salas. So congratulations to our September Leaders of the Month. You can now come down to get your picture taken. Make it a great Monday, everybody.